So hello friend, as part of this today videos we are going to see the different operations or different categories of the MuleSoft Inference Connector, that is called the tools. Okay, in tools we can able to club these two things, although in the Inference Connector 1.0 I think it was the only there this tools native template reasoning only, but in the 1.2.0 we can able to see there is a new tools which is related with the MCP. So both are the interrelated, okay, because this is only for the reasoning purpose, okay, and this is for the execution purpose, okay. So we are going to see, so this video is basically dedicated for this tools native template reasoning only, okay. In subsequent video we are going to discuss this MCP tooling, okay. So let's quickly come what are the informations I have gathered regarding this, okay. So this is the tools native template reasoning only, okay. So the purpose of this tools basically used to perform a structural reasoning, okay. So it's not going to perform any kind of the executions, okay, while connecting with the AI models, but what I have seen, like the informations I have gathered and as per my understanding, okay, it is act like a decision brain, okay, inside the Mule 4 flow, okay. So think from that perspective, like suppose you are going to hit, okay, and you are going to get some response from the third party MCP servers, okay, or maybe the third party like APIs, where you are going to get the all the tools which are available there, okay. So on the basis of your provided prompt, okay, which tools it is going to identify, okay, and like the in case of the redirection, in case of the root cause triage, or like any business scenario, okay. So it is going to use in those scenarios, okay. So if you see the summary which I have seen, that tools native template reasoning lets MuleSoft use AI like a smart decision engine. Mule gather the fact and the model reasons securely within the inference connector, returning only a structure governed result, okay. So these are the few like what do you say, the use cases, like whether it is possible, like deterministic auditable decision built from a multi-step logic in case of the, like suppose the SLA bridge detection, root cause triad, or the credit check, fraud score, these kind of things, integration of helper tools, okay, a strong governance, it is going to in that case, okay. So I haven't found very much realistic use case, but I'm trying to explore. But till now whatever I have explored, okay, let me go through it, okay. So maybe you can able to understand, and taking the reference of this, at least you can able to explore more, okay. So let me quickly go to the this where I have, okay. So okay, so I'm going to show this demo through the two flow, okay. So one is the very basic flow, okay, what I have used, okay. So I have just here used as a tools native template, okay, reasoning only, okay. And this is just for the what you can say, I was doing something extra. So this is the reason I keep this payload here, and this I have kept the variable. So this variable is nothing but whatever is coming from the this postman as a like client, so that I have put only here, okay. And this is a template where I have put this template, okay. This is the instructions, this is the data, and this is the tools, okay. So tools here is going to refer on nothing but a JSON error defining the tools, okay, which is basically the what you can say, the using template so that LLM can use them if required. So these are the something we will show whenever we are going to, okay. Data is basically the content of the data, okay. Instruction for the LLM, okay. This is template, the like we are going to tell this LLM to what kind of template you are, okay. So this is just I have put, if you see, this is the text generation connectors, okay, which we have seen earlier, okay. And it has nothing but just the like the open API key, and this is the models, okay. In latest 1.2.0 we can able to see also, like we have the provision, we can able to send the custom headers as well. Like suppose some custom headers is required to send, okay, like the correlation id, some the version, okay, and some the content type, whatever these things, okay, which is like going to help, okay. So we can be able to also pass these things. So we are not passing anything, no changes into proxy, security, advanced, nothing, okay. So let me go to the my postman and take this, which is the basic one, okay. So this is, I have taken the examples from the MuleSoft documentations. Let me show it. If you see, follow this GitHub of the MuleSoft, okay. So here they have given these examples, okay, see how this is going to like behave, okay. So I have taken the same examples, you can refer to also as well, okay. So I have taken, so what I'm telling in the template, you are a helpful assistant, okay. Instruction, answer the request with the politeness, okay. Data set, I'm saying what is the current temperature in the Zurich in Celsius, okay. Now think from that perspective, like suppose we are going to get some kind of the tools dynamically, okay. So here I am taking this example to explain this a static one, but I will also show how we can pass this the dynamic one if we are going to get the tools to identify the reasoning behind the, like the which tools is going to appropriate, how the LLM is going to decide, okay, like which tools we should use, or like it is going to give the reasoning a structure response, okay, on the basis of this our data sets, okay. So I'm asking what is the current temperature in Zurich in Celsius, and if you see I have sending these three tools, one for related, and this is the standard or structures in which we are going to follow while we are creating the tools, okay. So this is just nothing but we will say the descriptive way of our the schemas, okay, whatever we have like defined into our MCP video. So this is the type, this is the function name, okay. So just I think few till here I think it's remain like our the data model schema only, okay. So what I'm going, I have as part of this tool I'm sending three functions, one for the get current temperatures, one is for the get rain probability, okay, and one is the one is the get delivery date, okay. So these three I'm sending, okay, but along with I'm sending this data set, like what is the current temperature, okay. So my app is up and running, okay, it's up and running. So let me try to hit and see what I'm going to get, okay. So let me hit this. So this is going to connect with the open API, okay. This is the LLM that models, and it is giving the reasoning, okay. This statement, this data set is fall under this type of the tools, which is related with the get current temperatures. If you see here, although I have three tools, but basis of the reasoning, okay, this is on the some conditions, okay, looking into that, it is going to give me the current tools, okay. Just check quickly here, and this is going to happen here only, okay. So it is running locally, so it's hitting the open API, okay. Now let me, okay, I just removing these things, okay. What is the current temperature in the Zurich, okay, and let's see, okay, what is the behavior at this times. So as part of the response, could you please specify the temperature unit you would like to, Celsius or Fahrenheit? See how intelligently it is going to like identify, okay, this falls under this, okay. And why it is asking this Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because we have marked as a unit string n of Celsius, okay, and as part of the required we are going to ask, okay, we need the locations, we need the unit. So this is the reason it is like giving the response, okay, can you just make it there, okay. Think from that perspective, probability of rain at specific locations, okay. So let me change this, okay. What is probability of rain in Kolkata today's. Okay, so think I change this my data set. Okay, although my tools are there. Okay, so let's see how it is going to behave. So see, this on the basis of data set, it has changed the types of the functions or the tools, and it is going to pick the current ones, okay, which is the matching one. So the matching one for this is, it is going to get rain probability. So this LLM on the basis of tools, okay, or the data set, it is doing the reasoning to identify the route, in which route, okay, we should proceed, and like how we are going to identify these tools. Okay, so this is the very basic things, okay, where we have seen these things. Okay, so let me make it as a little bit dynamic ones. Okay, so, and this is going to happen here only, if you see. So everything is logging here. Okay, now let me clear this console, and here you can see I have created one of the advanced flow. Okay, so what is the advanced flow here? So this is the payload. Okay, the similar way I am setting this template, these things. Okay, but I am not passing the tools. Okay, I am not passing the tools informations. If you see, okay, so if you see here, notice that I am not sending this tools informations. What I am sending, this is the template, okay, this is the instructions, okay, and this is the data set. And what the data set I am saying, fetch a case details where the case ID is this. Okay, so this I am only sending the data set. Now the question is, this operations which is related with this what do you say, the tools native template reasoning, it is only going to work on the available tools. Okay, as part of the response you are supposed to pass this response. Okay, so where it is going to get these tools? Okay, so these tools I am going to pass by calling my one of the MCP servers. Okay, so if you see, this is the MCP client which I am using. Okay, and my MCP server is, let me see, okay, so this, if you see, my MCP server is already up and running. Okay, which is into any point platforms. And what I did, okay, as part of this MCP, I did this MCP client configurations. I have used this name as the STTP because it is using the STTP estimable. Okay, and this is the, I have put the MCP server URL. Okay, this authentications is, I'm passing the username and password. Okay, so I'm using this basic authentications. Okay, and this is the advanced, I haven't passed anything. Okay, so this is how I am trying to fetch the all the tools. We all know, like MCP is going to work on the tools and resources. So by using this MCP connectors, this list tools, I am fetching all these tools. Okay, and here let me add this one loggers. Okay, so that we can able to see that. Okay, all the available tools which are coming there. Okay, so list of tools loggers. Okay, and here we can see this is the payload. Okay, so we can able to see, okay, how many this tools we are going to fetch, and uh, till now it is going to start. Okay, meanwhile we can able to cover this. Okay, so just I'm going to log. Okay, okay, like how many tools are available and it's coming. Okay, now what I'm doing, I am calling this native template reasoning only to identify on the basis of this data sets. Okay, how it is going to pick the particular tools, okay, by using its reasoning. Okay, so now I am passing this all the information, this template where data set which is coming as part of this my request. Okay, but if you see here the tools, I am not passing the tools directly because here this tools is not coming. So there, in order to pass these tools, we have the some things. Okay, let me see if I will have this information somewhere. I have stored into the data view. Okay, yeah, so suppose what happens in this kind of the formats, we are going to get the response as part of the tools. Okay, so for each tools it will be the input schema, descriptions and name. Okay, similar way for input schema, name, descriptions and name. Okay, so we are supposed to get, while we are doing the list of tool from the MCP, so we are going to get in this format. But in our previous cases, we have seen for the basic templates, we are supposed to send these tools in this format. Okay, so in order to do that, I have done some transformations here. Okay, and this transformation is going to help to create the tools in the similar fashion in which LLM is going to accept it. Okay, so here the type function, function name, description, parameters, because these two things we need to add, rest it is coming from the our list of the tools only. Okay, so just a kind of the schemas where we can see and which is the required, which is not required, so that we are doing. So similar way I have passed here. Okay, so meanwhile it has restarted. Now we will see what kind of things we are going to get. Okay, so just for understanding, I am saying fetch a case details where case ID is this. Okay, so out of this, if you see fetch case details, create case record, update case record, fetch case details by case ID. Okay, so ideally we should get this. Okay, we should get this, but it is going to return as a function forms. Okay, which is the going to apply the reasoning by LLM, and it is going to return something similar to whatever we have seen here. Okay, so similar to, it is going to return that tools along with the ID, type of functions and what is the argument. Okay, so let's see once I'm going to hit this. Okay, make sure it is clear. Let's see. See, we have received the tool similar fashions, and here it is like call. Okay, so this is the ID for each and individual one. This is the type of function fetch case user, fetch case details by case ID, and what is the argument we need to pass. This is the argument, and here you can say we can able to see here. Okay, and if you see somewhere these are okay, so these, I think these had been logged into the Java format. Okay, this is, I need to convert into maybe into the JSON format, then only we can able to see the applicables this. But this is going to look like your this fashion only. Okay, let me see whether I can able to do it or not. Okay, fine. So I have saved it. Let it run one more times and see. Meanwhile, I am pausing this video. Once it is going to available, I will come back again. Okay, so now this app has restarted. Okay, now we are going to see again by hitting the same request. Okay, how we are going to get it. Okay, so this time, like every time, this ID will be changed. Okay, which is going to help to identify. Okay, this is the new. Okay, and here you can see we are now able to get this all this. This is your tools which are available. So this is the fetch case details. You see the input schema, descriptions, name is coming. Okay, and this is the our one. Okay, which basically, So here you can see it is creating that functions looking into this. So type is object, properties case type, string, description case id, required case id. Okay, and this is a name. Okay, so looking into this, okay, what LLM is going to give us the reasoning in a structure format, in a JSON format. Ki boss, for this is the tools, okay, and this is the ID, and what kind of this is. So this is the type of the function and how you are going to call this function. So this is the function name arguments for this. So basically this is for use for the reasoning redirection, so that we can able to identify the, what you can say, the routing route, okay, or we can take the appropriate actions. Okay, so I think this is the two things, okay, I have explored, okay, and how it is going to work, like whenever we are going to deal with the MuleSoft inference character, especially this native template. Okay, so just try to explore by yourself to get some more use case, how we can able to more like very near to the business use case. Okay, and that's all, and thanks for your times. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, thank you.